All right, let's talk about something else.
All right.
And I take full responsibility for these questions. When you were Speaker of the House, you criticized President Clinton for having an extramarital affair.
No, I criticized President Clinton for lying under oath in front of a federal judge, committing perjury, which is a felony for which normal people go to jail.
However, at the same time, you were doing exactly the same thing.
But I wasn't. I just pointed out you didn't hear my answer. Look, I've been through 2 divorces. I've been through 2 divorces.
Many people think that's hypocritical.
That's right, because they listen to your question and I don't listen to the facts. The fact is I've been through 2 divorces. I've been deposed both times under oath. Both times I told the truth in the deposition because I know that it is, and I'm not a lawyer, so I know it's a felony. Bill Clinton, who is a lawyer, he's a Yale law school graduate. He knew he was lying under oath. He knew it was perjury. He knew it was a felony. And in fact, he lost his license to practice law in Arkansas as part of the deal.
I understand, and you understand that, but people think that's hypocritical to criticize President Clinton for doing the same thing that you were doing at the same time.
Okay, there's some place here where there's a mental synapse missing. I didn't do the same thing. I have never lied under oath. I have never committed perjury. I have never been involved in a felony. He was. I mean, I had one of his closest friends come to see me, and he said to me, you know, lots of people have done what he did. And I said, that's right, but they didn't lie under oath about it. Okay, and the guy looked at me and said, well, you're right. That's a felony, and that's a real problem.
One more question about this. Your ex-wife, Marianne, said that you proposed to her to have an open marriage, but you blamed the media for posing the question. Isn't that a fair question about your character?
Sure, and the answer is it's not true. We offered several witnesses to ABC who said it was not true. ABC did not want any of the witnesses.
But you blame the media. You blame the media for...
I blame the media for 2 days.
That's the kind of question that we have to ask, Mr. Gingrich. You know that.
Well, have I blamed you for asking it? No. But let me explain. ABC did a one-sided story, wanted no rebuttal, wanted to run it 2 nights before a primary, and we fought with them for several days over it and just said, look, give us equal time, okay? Because it's a lie. It's not true. Second, the CNN commentator decided to make it the first question on a national presidential debate. And I thought to myself, we got unemployment, we have immigration, we have Afghanistan, we have the price of energy, we have housing problems. And these guys think this kind of trash ought to be the first question of a national presidential debate? And by the way, the audience agreed with me entirely.